Spotlight on Giving is all about those in the spotlight shining in on causes that are near to them. And you and your father are being honored today as the first ever fairy godfathers of Girl Be Heard. What does the cause mean to you, and why did you and your father get involved?
Well, listen, I think arts, access to the arts is everything. It's everything. It's what saved my life as a kid. That's where I figured out who I was. And so the fact that these girls get to go on this extraordinary journey with this organization is really exciting. And so it's something I'm thrilled to be a part of.
But I think it becomes like my parents. They told me that for some reason I was born this way, so don't let it go to waste. Use it to help people. There's a lot of people who need help out there. And if you can just tell your story, even if it's quick, somebody in this crowd will get it and understand it. It'll click with them. And so don't let that go to waste, and take every opportunity to make an impression.
And our next guest definitely has a knowledge of homes, but today we're going to talk about his heart.
Like the reason we're here today, and the reason I participate in Walk of Art Kids and try to get art and kids as involved in my business as possible, is because I was incredibly fortunate to have such a loving family to allow me to do the stuff that I wanted to do, which was paint, which was draw. And it was awesome just to see the kids there, and they were like so intense, which was great because now your source and everything and Walk of Art Kids is going to be out there to the whole world.
And we're here with Companions and Courage Foundation, which is broadcasting to all different patients and children in children's hospitals across the country. And how did you talk to some of the kids today? How did that feel?
Well, you know, it felt amazing to be able to label, the kids to label me as their hero or a celebrity now, that I can be able to, motivate them to do better.
And talk to me a little bit about how you got the idea.
Well, Amber, it started during my playing days. I was very blessed to play 15 years in the National Hockey League.
And the one thing I'm really proud about with the New York Yankees is taking that brand. The Yankee brand reaches out. We're worldwide recognizable. So people get a chance, or you're just going to walk by this building. People can come and go to work every day passing this building and not know what's really the great stuff that's going on here. But because of the coverage, because of what you're trying to do right now, it's going to force people to be like, wow, I walk by there and now I know what they're doing. That's pretty amazing stuff.
Cash and I went to Catholic University together, and we lived in the same space, and we became fast friends. And over time, as his career has moved in one direction and my career has moved in a different direction, we've stayed in touch. So it's both beautiful and ironic that we find ourselves back together in this movement. And he and the Yankees have been an enormous source of support for Covenant House, helping us to be more for the young people who live here at Covenant House, New York.
And I feel like if there's a higher power or some sort of spiritual life, I really feel like I lost my leg for a reason, because of that strong, strong will and that never looking back attitude. I can impart that on new amputees.
So we're here at your Chris Canty Foundation football camp. As you can see, there's all these kids. So how's it going?
It's going great. It's always exciting to be able to work with the young people. Over 300 campers this year.
Nice.
So we're just really excited. The camp continues to grow. We continue to use the platform of athletics to teach life lessons to the kids.
I gained all this weight and I started getting teased for that. So I told my story of being bullied. And I said, how many of you out there have been bullied? So 500 hands will go up. And then I say, how many of you guys would like to share your story of being bullied like I did? 499 go down, but there's always one kid, oh, so courageous. And then all the hands start going up of other kids that want to share. And it's so great. It really is.
And you're able to reach 500 little souls. We're here at the United Nations for the International Day of Sport for Development and Peace.
It's something that, we're passionate about. Sport has done so much for me personally in my life, and so we've built an organization to help advocate and push for social issues.
And we urge you to get involved within these causes, and that's why we introduce you to these amazing organizations. The celebrities, the stars, the Broadway stars, and the influential people are there to tell you why the causes are important to them. So here you can find out real inner details about why people care about the causes that they get involved with. And we leave you always with the question of what cause do you shine your spotlight on? Because you have a spotlight, and we want you to shine it brightly on a cause that speaks to you and get involved with an amazing organization doing incredible work. So thanks so much for watching Spotlight On.